What's up, everybody? We are on Outlaw workout number 3, so the Wednesday workout. Any of you guys who have been with us for a while know that Wednesdays are a special day at our gym. We do partner workouts. While we're on sort of forced house arrest right now in Quarantineville, not everyone has access to a partner at their house who's willing to do these workouts, spouse, child, or otherwise, or significant other, or just random roommate. But if you do, if you're lucky enough, we do have the partner option. We also have the solo one as well. So a few things. Nutrition challenge. Most everybody logged yesterday. That's awesome. The skill for tomorrow is going to be a mobility thing, and want to touch base on that. Coach Ashley and Dan are going to do the partner WOD live for us. The time right now is TBD. By the time I send the email out, I hopefully get a text back from her. Last time it was awesome because Dan serenaded us with some nice music for, during the mobility session, the post-workout mobility. So fingers crossed we get that nice little tickle in the ivories while we're doing our stuff, post-workout mobility. The workout. I thought today's workout, or the Tuesday workout, was tough. This one has a ability to potentially be nastier. So there's some movements we haven't really mixed in yet into our home programming. Outlaw is, that was a thing. Outlaw's doing it for us. Both workouts have the same movements. So let's just go over the movements first, and then we'll talk about the differences between the format. 400 meter run, 200 meters out, 200 meters back, that's 400. Both things are going to start that way. Then we've got something called dumbbell push press. Can be a dumbbell press, push jerk. Let's grab, should be a dumbbell. There we go. We've got them all over the garage here. See if I can do this without hitting the ceiling. So strict press is here. Push press, hips are going to dip a few inches. We keep that chest up. It is a dip, drive, and a press. Push jerk is a dip, drive, redip, and then stand up fully stacked. So you can't see it, but my elbow is locked out and the top is above my shoulder. So these little lines that we put down, that's one of our little codes down there that means both arms. So when it says 15 dumbbell press, that's 15 press, that's 30 total reps. That's a lot. So again, choose your weights appropriately, per round. 12 dumbbell OHS per arm. OHS is overhead squat. I'm gonna have Tyson be my assistant here for a couple reasons. One is he is extremely mobile, and I'm gonna have you try it with this 8-pound weight. So even though he has the mobility of a kid, this is still an extremely tough movement for him. So go ahead and press that overhead.
All right, Dan.
Can you do your squat stance?
Done this before. I hate it.
No. Stand up. Press the weight overhead. Has to stay overhead the entire squat. Good. And stand up. Another one. Drive those knees out. Up. Switch hands. Other arm up. Straight that on elbow. See how that one's up? There you go. And up. Last one. Chest up. Eyes up. And up. Good. And relax. So the point of that was, even though we've got the mobility of a 7-year-old, when he went to a certain side, it was tougher than the other. When we moved to that left arm, started to want to fall forward a little bit there. So using that off arm when you do your squat to help stabilize as you come down, bring that thing right over your shoulder, because the more forward it is, it's going to drag you with it. Now, the requirements of mobility on a dumbbell overhead squat are going to be greater even than in a barbell, because with the barbell, you can at least go wide snatch grip and make it work. If you try to hold a dumbbell out here, it's coming down. It needs to be fully stacked. So trying to stick it, what I do is I try to stick it to my ear and hold it there. But to modify this, option 1, go lighter. Some of you might need to go really, really light. So if you want to focus on your mobility on this, go as light as you need to. For that part, you can even use 2 different weights if it's too light for your press. Just note that in the comments. If you lack the mobility to do it even with an extremely light dumbbell or object overhead, switch it out for a front squat. So you could do like a goblet squat, or a hold it on one side of your shoulder. So you do 12 with one shoulder, 12 loaded on the other side. So at least you're getting some loading on each side. Milk jug works fine. Soup can, again, for the majority of our people, whenever we program this, is like a 50-pound RX, 35-pound for women for one arm. We don't have a ton of people getting that RX that day. So if your mobility is great and you're strong, cool. If not, go as light as you need or switch it out. For the partner WOD, 8 rounds instead of 4. So you're still gonna do the exact same amount of volume. The difference is you get to mix in some rest here. So if Ashley runs the 400, as soon as she's done with the 400, Dan's immediately gonna go into 15 dumbbell push press on each side. Another thing to mention, it has to be 15 on each arm, but you can switch it up however you'd want. If you want to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As long as it totally ends up being the correct amount on each side, I don't care how you split it up. Same thing with the overhead squats. If you need to do 2 at a time on each side, as long as you end up with 24 total squats, 12 on each arm, that is what we're looking for. Partner WOD, you're going to alternate after every single movement. You're going to rest when you're not working. Solo workout, you got 4 rounds straight through for time. I want to see who can get this done at a reasonable time with a heavy ass weight. Let's find out.